Hello, everyone. So we've had 2 days of hurricane already, and we've skipped 2 days of lecture. So I thought I'm just gonna do a bunch of things that I was gonna do in class. I'm gonna do it on video. I'm gonna get on the all the websites and show you what they look like. Maybe you're young people. You know how to use the internet. But if there's one you're confused about, hopefully I'll learn to use YouTube timestamps, and you can jump to the one you need to look at. So Moodle. So Moodle, how do you get into Moodle? You go to moodle.lsu.edu, and then you log in with your LSU ID, and there you see this. Well, you see this probably, and then you click on. I don't know if this is your face or my face, but you click on Math 1550, and you go in here, and there's a bunch of things here. I'll add to this. So here's the announcements that get sent to you by email, but you can still see them here. Then there's the syllabus, which if you haven't, you should really read through. I'm gonna try to not show the Zoom meeting room. I don't want to. I'm trying a little bit to not get Zoom bombed. You can see. Scroll down here. You'll see all the stuff. You'll see the Zoom meeting, which is the next thing I'm gonna get to. Here I started to upload the lecture notes, which if you want to look at them live, I'm putting a link for each day. So for example, if you click here, you'll see the link for this morning, which was this link. There was no class today. And if you click this one, you'll see the empty slides for tomorrow. But that way you can get there. You can go in there before the class. There's this link, the link to the Snapchat thing that someone created. If you click this, you'll see how to get into. You'll see a lot of things. I don't want to show the code for Gradescope, the code for this Zoom meeting, the lectures, which I'm also going to use for office hours, by the way. You can also click here to see to get in there, and you can click on the Webassign link to register for the class. So I cannot show you how to register for the class on Webassign because I don't have an account to do it with. But you can ask me how to do it. I've seen most people have done it already. So what's next? Oh, also I'm uploading to the lecture notes page. I'm also putting a PDF of the things, so you don't have to look at Jamboard after the fact. So here is a lecture from Tuesday, which is just one slide because I talked for 5 minutes. Also, I guess if you found this, that means you already found it, but there's a YouTube playlist with all the lectures. Now you're watching me reacting to myself, which is fantastic. Okay, so what's next? Webassign. So if you go into Webassign, I hope you see something like this. And there's so here maybe you have more than one course, but if you go into this one, you'll see a whole bunch of assignments here. You have something here. I don't really know what this is. I don't think there will be announcements here. You can see your textbook, and here's all your homework. So I believe it's by due date. So this one is just nonsense to get you to use Webassign. It should take you 10 minutes. You should do it. It asks you the flag of Spain. So you can see that you have questions. Which of the following cities are capitals of a country? Well, London is in Ontario, so no. Paris is in, I forgot, I looked it up. There's a Paris in Texas. So none of these. And Chicago's in Illinois. So I can submit my answer, and then I don't know, it tells me how I did. It's good because Webassign is do this quiz and see how you do. So okay, so these ones that say optional are that optional. Here I just uploaded every question in the book, so you can just go into them whenever to practice. I'm never gonna look to see if you did them or not. I really, I promise I don't care. But if you ever feel like I gotta practice on what's hard, I'm very confused by limits and infinity. That's hard. I wanna try to do all the problems in the book and see and have it tell me if I did it right or wrong. Going here and you'll see all the problems in the book. So if you go here, so this is your actual homework. That's why it's called homework. You go in here, hopefully I don't get, like, just for showing this problem, I don't get Stewart's ghosts at my door to beat me up. So here you see all the questions, and here's the problem, and you can enter your answers. Notice that if you do something like this, like you write a little computation, it will solve it for you. And then you can click submit and see if you got it wrong. And in my homework, there's no penalty for getting it wrong. I think the first 100 tries, and I mean, okay, I don't know if this is me. Oh, it says enter an exact number. So you can try until you get it right. There's no penalty. I just don't know how to do this problem. Negative 1/3. This is embarrassing. So you can see, oh, there you go. So precise. So you can see your score here. Once you get to 100%, you're done. Here, so here you can ask me for an extension if something, I don't know, if you have some sort of personal emergency. And I think here you can write notes for yourself. Here you can send me a message, but I don't get an email from these messages, so there's a chance that you ask me and I can't see it. It's better if you just go on Piazza and ask a question or come to office hours. Oh, by the way, this is interesting. So this is the name of the textbook, and this here means this is problem 1.1. Section 1.1, problem 3. So you know where the problems come from. And here, there's some interesting buttons. If you click this, it takes you to the text, to the place where what according to the program you're supposed to read to solve this problem. If you click this, you're gonna see a video someone solving a similar problem, I think. And this is just the button that you shouldn't click because it takes you to check.com, and I've like everything I've seen come from that website is just crap. Like the people there, I don't think they know what they're doing, and they charge you money for tutoring. I mean, you're free to get a private tutor, but you are already paying to be in this class, which means that you can come to my office hours and ask me for help with the homework. So, I mean, if you haven't exhausted that option, I wouldn't be paying extra money to people on the internet for help. Also, I mean, try to become a tutor on check.com. I think you can just like get a C in the course, and then the next week you're a tutor. If you're listening, check.com, I don't like you. So, Piazza. So how do you get on Piazza? Let me pause. Please tell me I'm recording. Piazza. So if you go on Moodle to the list of links and you click the link for Piazza that is there, you're gonna have you're gonna reach this page. Presumably, I think you're only gonna have this class here from this link, and then probably click join classes, and then you're gonna have to make an account with your email address, which I can't because I already made an account with my email address. So, validation code. I hope no one has that email. You know how to make an account in a thing. You're not from the 19th century. So once you go into Piazza, it looks like, which screen am I sharing? Once you get into Piazza, it looks like this. So here you see a list of the posts that have happened. And well, I see a post that Piazza sends to me. And you see a list of questions, which you might find interesting, like these questions Sydney asked today, you probably will find interesting. And what do you need to know? Probably only thing you need to know is that to ask a question, you click new post here, and then you choose the one folder and you ask, and then you ask your question, and then feel free to do your best to write the question. You know, try not to say, can I get help with that one question in the homework? Maybe, you know, make it easy to find which question you're talking about. And that's it. You can post anonymously, but I will see your name. What else? You can go over here, and as a student, you can answer your mate's questions, which I don't know, it's a learning opportunity. You're not getting a grade for doing this, but you might do it to be nice. You might do it to, it's a way for me to tell you great job or bad job, and either way you learn something. And that's all there is in Piazza. You can give likes to each other, which is very important. So the next thing is grade scope, where you need to submit your. Okay, so grade scope, where your homework is supposed to go. So I see most of people are on grade school already, but you make an account with your email, you put the code in that is also on Moodle, and then when you open it, I think you see something like this. I made an account for myself as a fake student, so I can see this. Then you click your course, and then you're gonna see here all your homework. And I just uploaded one. It's due 2 weeks from now. It's going to be an assignment every 2 weeks. Maybe this one will get an extension. I mean, probably. If I don't cover this stuff on time, I'll make it due later. But I hope I will. 2 weeks from today. So actually, it's the first time I see this as a student. So an instructor has provided a PDF to help you complete your assignment. This is the questions, which I'm also going to put on Moodle, but it's probably useful to look at the questions. So here you can see them. You can, I don't know, do whatever you want with them. So you see there's 3 questions, and then here is where you submit your answers. And I think you can just take pictures of your work with your phone and upload them here. What happens if I do this? Oh yeah, so it asks you to send images for each question. So I made a blog for question 1, question 2, question 3. Hopefully if I click back, nothing, yeah. If I click back, I can submit a PDF. I'm gonna fail because so you upload something there, you hit upload, and then well, then it tells you which page. It asks you which page goes where. So I only have the questions here. So I guess I'm leaving this thing blank. Right. And then you would click submit. Tells you I left the question blank. Submit. Yes, submit. So I believe I can still submit more stuff until the due date. So I don't know, it's just kind of annoying for you to keep submitting stuff, but not for me, for you. I'm not gonna look at it until the due date. But you can still change your things. And I think that's it. I think if I leave now, the it should just be there. Let's see. Submitted. There you go. If you do this and it doesn't work, then that was my fault. All right. So I think that's all I got. Now I realize I should try to edit out my email address. Oh. All right, that's all I got. I hope some of this was useful, and I'll see you tomorrow in lecture. Bye.